try.
Oh yeah, we get like that sometimes. I thought you had a good command of the environment, man. I felt like you were in it, you were engaged. You know, when you bring that energy into a training session, especially with the youngers, they really feed on it. You know, and I think that's super important to remember. So I think you did a really good job there, man. Just in terms of how you thought the overall session like flowed, you know, what was kind of going through your mind?
I think it could have flowed a little, actually a lot smoother. In terms of how I set it up, I had to transition them from this side to the other side because I didn't set it up right from the beginning. Okay. So, but I mean, it actually worked because we already had two phones there as a go to point.
Yeah, so they actually figured out out of bounds.
Which actually helped because they still had this go to point there. But, yeah, I think that transition from
In terms of that transition from going to the first activity to the second activity, do you feel like you had enough space for that second activity to really like hit home in terms of concept?
I thought I did at first, but I think I could have made it a little bit bigger.
I feel like it is really tight.
Yeah.
And we did talk about it in the classroom, you know, with like, are they going to have enough time to process all of that? I mean, obviously we're talking about adults and so
Yeah, because I did move the field back another 8 yards, thinking those kids, and then I thought about it after. Like, crap, I did have those ones.
But even think about it in terms of where you guys are on the field, right? Like how relatable is that 3 players will be that tight defending 2 players? What was the area of the field that you were trying to focus your attention on?
Originally it was 15 by 20, but I think I could have moved it to like 20 by 30.
And then on the field specifically, was it your defensive third?
Defensive third.
It was in your defensive third, right? And so I feel like, you know, make that as realistic as we can. You don't necessarily need to come deep, but you do need the width a little bit, I feel like. Especially if you've got 3 attackers that are going to try to stretch your team out as much as they can. I feel like giving the defense a little bit more room to cover could really help like identify some of those cues that you were asking them to do.
Yeah.
Right? And that's just looking at the environment and saying, all right, you know, am I gonna get my topic and get good repetition doing it? And so I just felt like there was maybe one little piece in terms of changing the dimensions that I think could have maybe, you know, help the session out a little bit. What did you guys pick up on anything positive that you know you want to send home with Kyle so he's got a good idea of what
Or
he's
negative
doing?
too, that's
I
fine.
have something positive, and I was talking to one of my friends about this recently. So when you made that, I didn't even know that you like didn't plan it to be like